Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this space of spirituality. Today is Monday, the 9th of October, 2023, and this is your card of the day. All right then, so welcome, welcome, welcome. We are using Kyle Gray's The Angel Guide Oracle Deck with images by Jennifer Hawkyard. And we have number 5, the Divine Guidance card with Archangel Sandalphon, who's going to be with us all week, influencing our Angel Guide Oracle card. Now, my isms today are love and light is my vibration, and peace is my portion. So today I'm going to keep that motto of whatever I do will be surrounded in love, surrounded in light, and peace. And then I'm going to be aligned with my mission and anchored in the purpose of these two things. Incidentally, Archangel Sandalphon comes with us with the number 5 card. Now in this particular deck, the number 5 is divine guidance. But then, you know, in other traditional decks, it may be a different card. Unity comes to mind. Still, Archangel Sandalphon, who's also maybe considered the Hierophant, the master, the one you go to when you're looking for some spiritual guidance, which is why it's called divine guidance. Anyway, it's not an accident that this card should be with us all week long. It's an indication that whatever we're trying to do, whatever we're looking to do, whatever spiritual expansion we are looking for, it's time to take a slightly different approach. And I'll get into that in a little bit more. Okay, let's get shuffling. Great Father in the sky, loving Mother of the earth, angels, archangels, beings of light and love, I welcome you to this space and give thanks for your messages. I set the intention to see, to feel, to hear and to know your sacred words, and to deliver this message in such a way as to enlighten and to inspire and bring spiritual growth to all who come. So be it, and so shall it be. I don't know why they want me to shuffle, but it's shuffle. Okay, stop. Okay, all right. I'm going to choose this card. Signs and reminders. So the card of signs and reminders is not unlike any we've had before. And here in this image, we see a white feather, we see bluebirds, rainbows, butterflies. New moon is coming up at the end of the week. This card just is speaking so many different languages. What I'm reminded of today, the 10th of October, is something somebody told me earlier in the year, that there would be some tumultuous activity going on a global level, that secrets and awkward situations would be revealed, conversations would be had that can seem alarming, can seem maddening, can seem saddening. Okay, my friends, of the light, of the love, of peace, of joy, of harmony, and all the things that we have come to stand forward and anchor. The purpose and the mission is to do our own best to find that peace, to find that love, to find that glory, and to then emanate it and vibrate it out towards others. And if you're finding some of those awkward conversations, understand that the folks that are having these conversations that might be wanting to embroil you in situations conversations with family and all those. They're looking for some sort of peace, some sort of spiritual relief, some kind of way to not avoid, but to feel better about what's going on, what's happening. You may be encouraged to seek out some new spiritual friends, perhaps a class. Maybe you take a class in astrology, or you understand a little bit more about loving relationships. I remember in the 80s I read a book called Love and Relationships with Sandra Ray. There was a training called the LRT, Loving Relationships Training. We're coming upon, in the Western world, particularly in Christian faith, holidays. In the United States, we have the Thanksgiving holiday. Many places in Europe are celebrating Hallows Eve, which is where we honor those who have passed and those who have ascended. It started off with lighting a candle and saying a prayer to all of our loved ones that perhaps we had lost but not forgotten. It's turned into some kind of commercial fun fest, but that's okay. I'm sure those who have risen remembers the fun that Halloween brings. But today, of all days, looks for the signs and the reminders that you are important and you are a very pivotal part in the ongoing peace and tranquility of the world. We have this situation going on that was announced at the weekend, I understand, where another nation has gone to war with another group of people. And it never ceases to amaze me that there is innocent people who didn't ask for this, who didn't ask to be born into it, that are part of the collateral damage that's being caused. And others who come to the United States and other free countries for a safe haven only to be met with challenges. It's time for us to, I think, spread whatever joy, whatever peace, whatever understanding, whatever love we have. But that starts with understanding where our own feelings of challenges are coming from. Our own feeling of, where can I mop up some of my mess? So the message today is that the angels and all of the ascended ones who are in this state of heaven are sending you signs. You might be seeing the same number patterns and sequences, finding feathers, looking at flocks of birds that are gathering at different times that you would not normally see them. These are messages of support. You're on the right path and you're being guided to know that you do not walk this path on your own. Other people that feel as you do. It's in times of need, the angels are right beside you, blessing your heart with love and healing, and your angels and loved ones in heaven will never leave you. Their love won't ever die. Same with Archangel Sandalphon, the Hierophant, the spiritual leaders in human form and in non-human form. They're gathering and they're guiding, giving us fortification, giving us encouragement, strength, belief. And it might be time to gather with your spiritual brothers and sisters and others of spirit and in physical form to ask them, guide me forward, guide me safely forward. And if you're discovering that you're trying all these new things, you're trying all these different ways of being, but it doesn't seem to be landing, well then go back to the more traditional way of doing things. See if that changes for you. And if you've done things in a traditional way and some of the groups that you're part of are not necessarily lining up with your missions and your purposes, then go ask, is it time for me to move to a different group? Or open my eyes to something that is for the highest good of all. They're not, these angels are not in a space. And if you, what I'm saying is, if you're not in a space where you can fully listen to the guidance, you're busy, perhaps you're not willing to listen to it, then go inside where you can find somewhere that you catch their attention. I think you arrive when you get to this signs and reminders, you start seeing them. It's just a big reminder that we're all part and package of a bigger group, a bigger energy center. I'm going to do another video, a separate video on the new moon eclipse that's coming up in Libra. Because I was looking at some of the key words that Yasmin Boland puts out for today, and it was for this month, and it was all dealing with power struggles, which we're seeing. And, you know, this diary that she wrote right here, Moonology Diary for 2023, I mean, whenever she wrote this, had to be in the middle of 2022, because it was published about a year ago, because the 2024 one is out now. It's very interesting to study as the weeks come up, and as she wrote and listens to these somewhat heads up, you can call them predictions. They're a bit like, ooh, this is a roadmap. Anyway, I love you. Your subscriptions and your amazing comments below these videos are so important. Other people read them, they comment on them. It's a bit like this lovely little community that has gathered, which I am thrilled about. I'm thrilled that this is turning into an organic assembly of beautiful, soft, loving souls. Let's keep this going. All right, my friends, until tomorrow, big love, many hugs. Bye for now.